What's up, chaps? One of the most common things I get asked is, Jack, what should I focus on first? If I'm building a business, can I still talk to women? Can I go to the gym whilst I'm trying to make money? And a lot of these questions have very simple answers. So I'm going to give you the top 5 things I think you should focus on as a man from 18 to 30, and in what order you should focus on them in. So, to start at the beginning, when you are a young man, 18, even younger than 18, 14 years old, the number one thing, the first thing that you start doing is training your body. You build a strong physique, because with a strong physique comes a strong mind. You must learn to overcome difficulty. You must learn to challenge yourself, to make things difficult every day, and to grow and create a magnificent body that you can be proud in as an adult and walk around in. If you don't have that, why are you even looking at any of the others? I mean, this is stage 1, 14 years old. You should be in the gym, and you should never ever leave the gym for the rest of your life. Obviously, you can leave at certain times throughout the day. You don't have to stay in there 24 hours a day, but you should always have a gym routine. Most guys that want a six-pack, they want to turn up for 3 months, they want to get a six-pack and not go gym again. Gym's a lifestyle, training's done daily. The number one first thing you focus on is your body. And even if you've got a bad mind, training the body will help you with all of this. If you've got low self-confidence, training the body will help you with this. If you have low discipline, training the body will help you with this. So this is absolutely step 1. There might be guys watching this that already have money, that are already a bit older, but don't have the physique. Why do you not have the physique? You have to train. Included in this first step is mindset. If you do not believe that you can achieve something, if you have low self-confidence, you will never achieve it. If you believe things are not possible, if you believe everybody out there's a scammer, if you believe that the only way to make money is a bad person, if you have limiting, negative self-beliefs, if you never want to take instruction from other people, you will never succeed. So the next thing you work on is your mindset. How do you work on your mindset? You educate yourself. You surround yourself with people, whether that be through the internet, whether that be through videos like this. You surround yourself with people with the right mindset, and you notice how they operate. You read books on mindset. You read Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink, and you start to understand the rules of a positive mindset. Read the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. This was one of the first self-development books I read when I quit my 9 to 5 and I was feeling low on confidence and in a lost place in my life. And it helped me to build that positivity and that mindset. So they're the first 2. Body, mindset, get them nailed in. When you're a young man, your ability to make large amounts of money is possible, but you need to be educated first. You need to understand and learn. So you have to keep a beginner's mind at all time, which means you don't just fucking think you know it all. A lot of young guys speak to me, give me advice, try and talk to me, but they haven't done anything with their lives. Before you've done something with your life, your advice has no weight. You shouldn't be giving advice. You should be listening to everyone and identifying who's done what I want to do, and listen to every word that they say. Take it in and act on their advice. You have to get educated when you're young. Even if it's getting paid a low amount, but you get to work for a fucking absolute hotshot who has the life that you want, you will learn so much from him. He can give so much to you. So inside of that first tip is body, mindset, education. To read as much as you can. You don't have fucking anything else to do 14 to 18. 18 to 22 if you're in university. Just fucking read, train, become a complete animal, and dial in your mind. Now, once you've taken care of fitness, your mind, you're starting to feel right, you are learning things at a ferocious rate, you need money in your pocket. The world, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, is based around money. It's how we keep track, it's how we keep score of everything that we do, and it is the only way to be a ranked player in the game of life, is to make that money. So the next thing you focus on is getting into sales. In my opinion, that's the best thing you could possibly do. There's lots of ways to make money in this world. You've got to open up your beliefs and your ability to make money and really unlock that part of your mind that thinks money's evil. And then there's many avenues to making money, but the simplest and most advantageous, because of the skills it gives you as a young man, I think once you're in great shape, once you've got the mindset dialed, get into some sales for even a couple of years will put you way ahead of the curve, because sales is learning how to create value for people. And as a man, you have to create value. If you can't create value, you're nothing. You're not born with value as a man. You create everything in your life. And the more value you can create for other people, the more money you will earn. After you've focused on your fitness and your mindset, you get into business. And that, I think, should start with sales, and then move into a way to sell for yourself, to make your own money through your own business, because you don't want to be working for someone for the rest of your life. After you've sorted mindset, body, you're starting to make some money, then you focus on your brotherhood. Who are the people that you're hanging out with? A man should select and curate the 5 people that he spends time with. The higher circles you can penetrate and get into, the better people you can hang out with, the faster you will evolve. If you spent a week here with the new Elite Boys and you saw the moves that we make in business, the way that we train, the way that we think, the investments that we make, the online business that we're doing, the various different businesses that we're doing, you would learn so much. You would become like us. And same if you spent 5 days in a trap house with a load of absolute wasters, you're going to end up exactly like them. So the third thing you create in your life is your brotherhood. Who are you going to spend your time with? If you want to spend time with us, if you want that ready-made brotherhood, the new Elite link's down below. Go and check it out. You can create a brotherhood in your town by just hanging out with people that you know are good for you rather than hanging out with people that are bad for you. That's one of the biggest things a man can do in his life, and that should be done. You've got some money in your pocket, you're feeling disciplined with your mindset, your body's on point. Now you've got your brothers around you. Now you're ready to start taking over. This is where the opportunities, the businesses, they all start to come together and you start to formulate a life that you like to live. The next thing that you focus on is your life setup. How do you want to live your life? Where the fuck do you want to live? What country do you want to be in? What does the dream life look for you? You have to figure out where you're going, what you want to do with your friends, with your brothers. What kind of business do you want to be in? What car do you want to drive? What kind of man do you want to be? What man do you want to give to the world? And you create that reality. The way that I do this is I do a dream life, a day in the life, me in a year's time. And I create my dream life and I put that in my mind and I read it every single day and I go over it. And over time, it slowly becomes reality because of the auto success mechanism in your brain. If you do action and you know where you're going, your brain will tailor you towards the things that you want to bring into your life. So step number 4 is life setup. Now, step number 5 is women. You will not be fulfilled as a man. You will not be able to do any of this for a sustained period of time without the love and companionship of a woman, because in case you didn't realize, that's what men were put on this earth to do, was to repopulate, to procreate and bring people into the world. So if you're feeling a hole and emptiness because you don't have a woman in your life, that's very, very normal. There's a very natural part of a life to be around women. Now for me personally, I've had women from day one, from as long as I can remember. When I was fucking 6 years old in fucking my first year at school, I was holding hands with girls. I've always had women in my life, through secondary school, through my high school days, through university, through my work, through my 9 to 5, through my businesses. I've always mixed women in with this because I find you don't have to spend a huge amount of time with women to have great relationships. You can spend a couple nights a week going out for dates. It doesn't really get in the way of everything, and for me it provides great peace. But when you focus on women, when you actually really want to focus on women and find a good one for your life, you should have the 4 categories already relatively sorted. If you're not in great shape, if you don't have charisma, if you don't have a great mindset, if you don't have any money in your pocket, if you don't have a brotherhood around you, why the fuck are you wasting time looking for women? They are the things that come first. I've always had a great physique. I started when I was 14. I already had a great mindset. I already had money in my pocket, good for my age. I always had some money in my pocket. So I've always had women along the way. But if you're starting from a point right now of having none of those things, do not make the first thing you do go and look for a woman, because you're not ready to put her in the right frame. You're not ready to be the man that she needs, and you'll most likely ruin that opportunity with that woman, which is fine. You have to learn, and there's plenty more fish in the sea. There honestly is. You'll always find a better girl than the one you just lost. That's just honest truth. But those are the things I recommend, because when you start with those 4 and you've got them nailed in, it gives you unbelievable confidence with women, and then you start with the woman game and you bring that in. So boys, I hope that helped. If you're a young guy wondering where to go, if you're a real young guy, the best thing you can do is get in the gym, start reading, start training your mind, get off the fucking video games, get off the puff, get off the fucking booze, start taking life serious, come and fucking dominate with a load of killers, come and live the real life that's available to every young man with access to the internet, and stop fucking around. So boys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.